Hey everybody, it's Patriot Gaming coming back at you with another gaming video. I just want to get this off my chest right at the top at the beginning of this thing. This is going to be a live commentary for the first part because my main way of creating my videos was effed up. The share factory has fucked me over and it's been doing a lot of glitchy crap, and so I mean, just starting it off here, I'm sorry for anybody who wanted this to be more formal, blah blah blah. So I'm sorry, but getting into this thing now, I'm talking about the Dark Zone, and so the main thing about, actually, this is going to be kind of like a 50-50 rage video, but my main beef of the Dark Zone is it being how when you die by another player, I think, or like another player killer, I think there should be like some time where you're allowed to not be killed by anybody unless you are also a player killer. So once you become a player killer, you're allowed to be shot and killed. But I think there should be like a minute timer on you, just because the other day I was in the Dark Zone and I was having a great time hanging out, talking to some randoms on my party, and I'm sitting there being solo playing, and this group of 4 a-holes comes in, and again and again and again and again and again, and all they did was just camp outside every single one of the spawns that I could have chosen. And so I just completely got wrecked the other day, and it pissed me off, and it's like that shouldn't happen. That's not fair. And so, and I also think there should be like a ranked kind of thing where people that have certain gear and items shouldn't be allowed to like kill certain people in the areas. Anyways, I'm gonna go and leave it off to the actual gameplay now, and I'm really sorry about this part and how it's not gonna flow together. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it right.
You're hurting him. Listen up. I spent 6 years in medical
So there's
school.
one other really big problem with the Dark Zone, and that's the players who wind up shooting a few people and their bar turns red, but they don't go with the player killer status yet. It is so irritating when you're a solo player and you got a team of 4 that are like that, because you don't know if they're gonna go player killer or not. You're just sitting there like freaking out, like, okay, what do I do? Because they're like a wounded tiger. You don't know what's gonna happen. You just know that they can either lie down or go away and everybody be fine, or they attack you, and so it's just a really sketch thing. Like, you don't know. So that's just one of the really annoying things. And I've had many a time where I wind up shooting them because I'm in a firefight with a player killer, and I wind up shooting them, and I inadvertently become a player killer. And that just really aggravates me, because they look, when you're in the heat of a battle, they look exactly the same. So, but you know, with every negative, there's also a positive. And so there's a lot of good things about the Dark Zone. I love the looting system of the Dark Zone. I love the system of how their loot is. I love the vendors and all of that. And I love the way that you extract. I think that is really, really fun. Like the extraction and the waiting time. Because you actually have to be stealth about it. Because again, there's player killers who just sit there and wait for you to pop out and then kill you. And trust me, later on, I might have some gameplay over that. Except I had an hour-long fight between my group of 4 people and another group of 4 people, and then an allied group of 4 people, and we were fighting a group of player killers. So it's just there's a few things that are good, but there's also a few things that are bad. So continuing on, now I want to get into the fact of the actual gameplay mechanics. They're fantastic. I have almost no complaints on the gameplay mechanics, other than the fact of if you move the analog sticks in certain ways, you'll be thrown from your cover and you'll get shot up really easily, or you just barely touch X and you'll get thrown off, Or, I mean, there's a few things that just little tweaks. But otherwise, the gameplay mechanics, nothing needs to change. It is fantastic. Going off of that, then there's the fact of the story. The story in this game, after I've looked into it a lot more, it's actually really nice, really good so far. I like it so far. And so, but there are a few things about the story that I think that I'm kind of concerned about. It's the fact that I've not been given that much, so I don't know how much there's gonna be. But if it's all going to be like this, like the mission that I had to play right here and the side missions that I had to play in order to unlock parts of my building and stuff like that, if it's all going to be like that, this game is going to be fantastic. But if the game goes down the route that Destiny has gone, and I'm sorry, I'm ragging on Destiny. I've always ragged on Destiny. Destiny is a great game, but it definitely has its problems, and I do not want to see this game go down the road that Destiny has gone. Destiny has made so many mistakes that pissed off gamers, and this game, I really hope it doesn't go down the road of cutting content, of just destroying a game that could have been awesome. Something that I would like to see by the opening of the game is more weapons. Like there's a lot of weapons in here, but the good thing about Destiny compared to this is Destiny had a lot of guns. And when I say a lot of guns, I mean a lot of guns. And the guns were different. These guns in here, they're not much different from when you get a new gun. Like, you get the same gun in Destiny, it had the same name, but the stats would be completely different. And that'd be awesome. That was awesome about Destiny. Because you got this completely different gun, and it was really nice. And this mechanic right there, that has fucked me up a lot, too. That pisses me up. The part where you just go around the corner really quickly, but it's also really good. It has its ups and downs. It saved my life, but it's also killed me a few times. But it might just be my own fault. But going back onto the part of the weapons, there needs to be more. There needs to be more. Like, I know we got the AK, I know we got the M4, I know we've got the M416, which is pretty much the M16 of the game, and then we've also got the what's the other gun? The ACR, and then the SCAR L that I found the other day. But that's 5 guns. That's just 5 assault rifles, and there's only 5 or 6 pistols. There's only 5 or 6 of each thing, and so I would really love to see guns like. Let's see.
Additional hostiles detected.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of the guns. There's other guns in the world that, like an AUG. That would be awesome. Having a high rate of fire, like an even higher rate of fire, or a FAMAS. Just a gun that's a bullet hose, but it's like it has the fact of it being a bullet hose, but it can still do damage at distance. Unlike a submachine gun that's a bullet hose. That's meant for close range just hosing. So, I mean, there's many other guns that can be just like utilized in this game that are just not, and I think it would be amazing to see them. Okay, so the next thing that I want to cover is the sights in the game. I would love the option to aim down sights with all of the sights: iron sights, red dot sights, EOTech. The 3.4 aim point, the 4x zoom ACOG, or the 12x zoom sniper scopes. I think that would be fantastic. But another thing is that you can also add variations with inside of those. Like, yeah, sure, red dots and all that kind of stuff is awesome and nice, but there's more than those kind of things in the real world. Like, you can have the sniper scope red dot combo. You can have all of that kind of stuff. Or you can have like the ACOG red dot combo. Like there is a lot of stuff in the actual world, and this game could be so much more realistic. And so,
Scandal and her staff are still
I mean,
upstairs.
that's just one of the other
Connect
big
Cody.
things that I'd like to cover is just being able to aim down your sights would be a fantastic addition to the game. I get that this is a third person, but you know what? If you look at Star Wars Battlefront, it was a first person shooter, but it went third person when it gave you the option to go and do that. And you know, I think it'd be really, really cool if the people over at Tom Clancy could do that. I think that would be fantastic. For the first person shooter inside of me, and I know the first person shooter that's inside all of us, I think that would be amazing to have. But the next biggest problem that I have is the bullet sponges. Literally, the bullet sponges. There's nothing else that needs to be said. The bullet sponges.
Word is that they've really trashed the place.
I can do this mission that I'm playing, and I'll put it on hard. Nothing changes but the health. Nothing changes but the health. And all they are is a bunch of bullet
I think it's
sponges.
better my folks didn't live to see
Oh,
all
that's
this.
annoying.
But then I think about all the people doing their best to keep going.
So,
That's who we do this for.
but
Agent.
continuing on,
Go get them.
I don't know how they'd fix it. Destiny tried to fix it in many different ways, and I hated it, and I wanted it to go back to the bullet sponges. So, I mean, just having a little bit of different mechanics every now and again, though, just a little bit of
Get to
different
Kobe, you'll
differentiation
have to pass by some
in
contaminated
between those
area.
kind of things. Because
There
oh
used
my
to be
god, the
plenty of
bullet
sick people
sponge
being
is
treated
just
before
the
they got
real
shot.
the real bullet sponges are
Be
just
careful.
they're just too much. Other than that, I mean, there's a lot of, the enemies, there's a lot of good things about them. There's a lot of there's a lot of different enemies that you face in here. You've got the cleaners with their flamethrowers, and you shoot the canister on their back, and they blow up, and they kill everybody around them, and it's like, oh yeah, you feel awesome when you do it. Or then you got the bikers who are like the tryhard thugs of the game, and you just laugh at them because they're tryhards and they suck and they're really easy to kill. Or you got the rioters with their riot shield like things, and they're just aggravating and annoying, and because they're like the Cabal from Destiny. But I mean, otherwise, the enemy types are fun, fantastic, new, and fresh. They just make the game interesting. So that's all I got for you guys. This is Patriot Gaming, and I am signing off. Have a great day, and I'm out.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
Okay guys, so this is the part where I think I might do this for the rest of my videos now because I really liked it for my one video. And so this is where I go live commentary mode, but you know what, this entire video has actually been live commentary. It's just me pulling shit out of my ass. And so, but I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy Marty Smith. I mean, oh my god, such a great guy, such a great YouTuber to play with. I mean, probably becoming one of my better friends here on PlayStation. And I mean, we're just becoming really great bros and stuff. And then Dion Games, as I said earlier, I mean, I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy Dion. And I mean, these two guys are just probably my favorite dudes. I mean, these guys are awesome. These guys are great gamers. I mean, while I was making this, my boy Marty, I mean, he's sitting there on Black Ops 3, just wrecking people and like laughing, and we're having a great time, and we're just talking, and I'm sitting here recording this, and like I'm still recording this, and I got people in the background talking, and trust me, they're annoying. But JK, so. But I mean, continuing, I mean, I'm gonna have to go and like, there's a few things that I think I definitely need to do a little bit differently. But this is like kind of the end of the video, and I just wanted to kind of give my friends a bit of a shout out. So I mean, but down in the comment sections, tell me what you think I need to do to fix it up. Tell me what you guys, as the YouTube community, think that I could do better from here on out, and I mean, that's about it. Like, really, there's not much else other than just supporting me, because doing this now is kind of, I'm making money from it. I'm not trying to make money from it that much, but I'm now making money from it, and I'm gonna put that money towards bettering my equipment in here. So I mean, if you really wanted to help me out, I'm not gonna ask you to go and put it out there as in like, hey, go and sponsor me, send me money so that I can go and be better at YouTube. Nah, I'm gonna just put this out there. Spread the word on my YouTube channel. I mean, I would love to grow, and I'd love to see my subscriber bases grow, and I'd love to see I love my subscribers, and so all I'm really asking of you guys is just to spread the word. And so I'm gonna end this out right about here. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, depending on when you're watching this. But have a great rest of your week, have a great rest of your day. And so I'm gonna leave it off right here. And so that's all I got for you guys. I'm out.
Medic safely across. Candle and all staff accounted for. No casualties.
to a good start, agents. Wish I could have had your back. I think you did.